Hello, world. I'm going to give a quick update on Lord Smearington's absurd NFT gallery. This is a project that I'm pursuing for the SUI Overflow 2025. We have $500,000 in prizes and potential seed funding. This project most likely is going to submit under the entertainment and culture track, create a consumer-facing app in gaming, NFT, sports, and more. Maybe AI, but I think it probably fits more into entertainment and culture. I'll go over the project here shortly. But big prize pool. We got $30K for first prize, $15K for second, 10 for third, 7.5 for fourth. And there's also some community favorite prizes. Won't be able to apply for the University Award, but community favorite prizes. So big prize pool to go after. So exciting stuff there. Give a quick overview of what Lord Smearington's absurd NFT gallery is. So where art screams and the canvas weeps, a SUI Overflow 2025 hackathon project, minted on SUI, judged by madness. So the visionary, Lord Smearington, is basically this AI critic, a prophet per se, who takes in artwork. The idea is to submit original artwork. It could be digital, but the idea is to do real world artwork, canvas, oil. You're uploading image, so it really could be anything, but the idea is to submit acrylic paintings and other artwork that artists are submitting to be critiqued by the prophet, Lord Smearington. And he'll have his own Twitter X account, which I already created. We'll get some posts flowing through here as artwork is added. And we can do a quick demo here. So let's submit the artwork. So the first step here is to connect the wallet. So this is built on SUI, of course. So we'll connect, create a quick username, which is not actually used yet, but we'll get that working. So this is SUI on testnet. So as we submit our masterpiece, we'll go here and got a bunch of different artwork we could potentially submit. I got a fun one over here somewhere. Here it is. This might be a little big, but we'll do it anyway. Take a second to upload. So this is an artwork that we did at Art Night a few weeks back, late March. This is 5 different artists collaborating on acrylic painting at Lincoln Factory here in Detroit. So starting with uploading the image, we can now use this generate random title and description to help inspire this, which might not work because I did not upload the environment variables. So let's do this. We'll go back to my local host for this example. Live demos. All right. So uploading, generate random title and description from the image. So I'll take the image, ChatGPT will create a title and relevant description of what's going on in this image. This is an Art Night collab. It's 5 collaborators. We'll add more context or more inputs to this. So submit this. It'll bring up our SUI wallet. You can see the objects of what's going on here. We click approve. Boom, submitted, artwork created. And then we have this like AI generated response that Lord Smearington gives with, I give it 10 erupted rainbows of a magical unicorn horn. So we're going to take that and do some interesting things with it, make it so we can collect additional NFTs off of the one that was created for the artwork that we submitted. And so we can go over to this, our wallet here, we can see the assets, and boom, here's the new artwork asset we created. We're going to likely move over to Walrus to store it rather than DigitalOcean for the image. Maybe add additional attributes. I don't think we didn't update all the attributes to this NFT, so we'll do some more attribute updates and fix the gallery. But yeah, basically the next step is to take this critique and mint or allow the ability for collectors to come in and basically collect this artwork that was submitted by an artist. So an artist will come in and submit their artwork. The Lord Smearington AI art critic will leave this type of response here. My dear art enthusiast, prepare to be transported on a wild, wondrous journey through the untamed jungles of imagination. This piece, with its daring deception of a fierce unicorn and its vibrantly red rider, is a brilliant fusion of danger and beauty. It is a dance of chaos and harmony, a visual symphony that will leave you breathless and yearning for more. I give it 10 erupted rainbows out of a magical unicorn horn. And so the idea here is we'll take this 10 erupted rainbows of a magical horn and create 10 collectible NFTs that collectors can come and grab associated with this artwork as just like a engagement mechanism. And so we can go and yeah, that's pretty much it. The gallery is not working correctly yet, but we'll get that updated as we submit these. Now that I just finished this art, this artwork smart contract. Here is our GitHub repo. We got our contracts here, so you can see here is that's the config file. Here is the actual smart contract. So here's all the different metadata associated. This, this is the smart contract written for SUI and the move protocol, or move smart contract language. Got the different structures of the different objects associated with it. So here's the data structure for the artwork. Artist cap, which basically just represents the authority to mint, which is not correctly set up in this contract yet. These are just events for artwork created, artwork sold. This initializes the contract, and this is the actual function to create the contract, or excuse me, create the NFT, the artwork NFT. So that's what's minted when you actually submit. And then we have a function for purchasing, as well as this thing for sale, delisting, and updating details and stuff. So there's different functions here that could potentially be updated, but we at least have a functioning creation for this smart contract. And then the next step is to work on this critique. So I just generated this before this video, so there's more to do. But basically, yeah, it'll create a critique from an artwork and with some maximum additions. And so, yeah, so that's basically the next step, is actually making this work. And I'm likely going to have to put this on like a backend API and have Lord Smearington's wallet actually generate these, which users can then collect from Lord Smearington until they're all collected. So it's basically, yeah, it's basically where we're at. And then, yeah, we'll have to connect to Twitter so we can get tweets out as artwork submitted and comments are made. Additional functionality can definitely be worked through on this. But, yeah, I'm looking for people to, yeah, if anyone's interested in giving feedback, getting involved, I'm likely going to be doing a talk here in a couple weeks. A presentation in a couple weeks, just kind of go over this in more detail and just get people to ask questions here locally. Just to see how, yeah, it's just an educational thing and get people involved, because I think the artists are, yeah, I would definitely want to get real world artists involved in this, getting them submitting their work, understanding SUI how to use a SUI wallet, what it is, how to collect NFTs, all that. So it'll be like an educational meetup that we'll do here in a couple weeks as this gets developed out. And hopefully we'll win some money and sell some artwork. That would be dope. All right, I think that's going to be it for today. Yeah, this is a good progress for tonight. So looking forward to moving forward on this even further, getting this out there, Biddle in Detroit, got a whole lot of other projects working on. Wired Samurai, peace.